Is there any link between vegetarianism and Baha'i faith and writings? I think there is a little bit. I think we will find out today. Hello everyone, welcome back to Threpticon. Today we're going to talk about Abdu'l Baha. So I titled this presentation, Son of a Prophet, Shunner of Meat, and we'll see what he says. So briefly to describe who this man is, he was born in 1844 in Persia. He's the son of Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Baha'i faith, the Baha'i religion. So throughout his life, he was involved in these, religious movements. Also, he was very interested in sustainable agriculture, and he set up a model farm, Adasi, in what is now Jordan, I believe, no longer in existence, but it was thriving for many years and decades. He ate a mostly vegetarian diet, not completely, but mostly so, and he spoke highly of meatless diets, and we'll see exactly what he says. So once again, he traveled the world. He came to America, I think around 1900, traveled in Europe, Paris, all throughout the world, promoting the Baha'i faith. And then he died in 1921 in Haifa, Palestine. So here's some quotes. We're going to go straight to some direct quotes. But now coming to man, we see he hath neither hook teeth. So he does this anatomical argument for vegetarianism. So we see he hath neither hook teeth, nor sharp nails, or claws, nor teeth like iron sickles. From this it becometh evident and manifest that the food of man is cereals and fruit. Some of the teeth of man are like millstones to grind the grain, and some are sharp to cut the fruit. Therefore he is not in need of meat, nor is he obliged to eat it. Even without eating meat, he would live with the utmost vigor and energy. For example, the community of the Brahmins in India do not eat meat. Notwithstanding this, they are not inferior to other nations in strength, power, vigor, outward sense, or intellectual virtues. Truly, the killing of animals and the eating of their meat is somewhat contrary to pity and compassion, and if one can content oneself with cereals, fruit, oil, and nuts, such as pistachios, almonds, and so on, it would be undoubtedly, I think it says, beneficial and more pleasing, right? So here we go. Like I said, he makes this an anatomical argument. Oh, look at our teeth. They're perfect for biting into an apple, grinding up, grains of beans, something like that. Definitely does not need to eat meat. Oh, look at people who don't eat meat. They live very well. He cites people in India. They're smart, they're sharp, they're strong, there's nothing wrong with them. And then he's saying it's contrary to fundamental values of ethics, right? To kill animals. Exactly. So he's saying it's much better. It's preferable. So we have some more quotes here. This quote is tested to him. Animal food is not forbidden, but Abdu'l Baha says fruits and grains will be the foods of the future. A time will come when meat will no longer be eaten. Medical science is only on its infancy, yet it is shown that our natural diet is that which grows out of the ground. So once again, though it's not forbidden in the Baha'i religion to eat meat, one of the most important figures, founding figures, sustains that it's not necessary and it's actually not ideal to eat meat. And then I just wanted to throw in about his interest in sustainable agriculture because he had this farm. So it describes this kind of beautiful paradise-like farm, beautiful boulevard of acacia trees, through which are seen the various fruit tree gardens and beautiful vineyards. Most of the land is planted with gardens, an orchard of pomegranates of various varieties. We moved to a vineyard. There are different varieties. Everything is ranged on cordons and beautifully processed. From there we reached the fruit trees, pineapples, apples of all varieties, pears, guava. We saw bananas standing in the water, half a meter high. In the orchard there are 2 varieties of golden oranges, grapefruits, mandarins, lemons. In the corners of the farm there is cane and some vegetables. In conclusion, we saw there a perfect mixed farm. There are almost all the fruit trees. They're all living. They all make a living from farming. Sorry. The foundation of the religion of their religion is horticulture. Talk about work as an ideal. So that's interesting. The idea of cultivating your own garden as a Baha'i religious ideal, um, sort of bringing paradise to earth. So here's my take. Yes, this man, he wasn't, practicing all the time. Maybe sometime he had, dairy products and fish and other, meat occasionally. But even though he didn't follow a strict vegetarian or vegan diet, though he believed in it, clearly he did, and he told people about it. He told people it's better to do this. Hey, everyone, you know, we probably should do this, and therefore I think you deserve to be mentioned in kind of the um, the discourse about vegan and vegetarian thinkers. If you can agree or disagree, you can let me know below. Uh, with that, I will say thanks for watching and see you again next time.